I mean, to be honest, I heard your story and I was like, oh, I have to chat to this guy. I was I was very impacted by suicide. I lost my mum 7 years ago now, and your story was in some ways so similar, and it was amazing to get your perspective, and in some ways, like, it has closure for me in some ways, which is amazing. So yeah, so I was like, cool, I gotta talk to this guy, you know, like, let's track him down. Where is he? All right, I'll be in his sort of neck of the woods, let's go find him. And so I really so after my mum passed away, I got into a pretty dark place myself, and because I'd supported her through like over a decade of depression and in and out of mental institutions and stuff as I was growing up, and I felt like we were winning the fight, and it was just one day we didn't win, and so I felt very defeated after. I felt like I'd failed, and I needed to do, like, it was about 6 months past, and I had stopped living, really. I'd given up. I was living I was a shell of myself, and I was not leaving the house and not sleeping, and just being not myself. And there was so much resentment I had for myself for being like that. And I was like, you know what, like, I need to do something, and how can I turn this terrible situation? I had my mum, like, lecturing me in my mind, like, you know, get the hell up off the couch and go and do something. And I'm like, yeah, you know, how can I turn this really shit situation into something powerful for someone else? And so after a quick brainstorm with my mates, we're like, oh yeah, let's walk from Sydney to Brisbane. That sounds logical. 3 weeks later, we're in Sydney with our backpacks on, and we're like, all right, let's do this for a suicide prevention organization. So before we got to Sydney, we gave this suicide prevention organization called Reach Out a call, the Inspire Foundation, who run Reach Out. And we gave them a call and said, hey, we're doing this. Like, you want to, like, jump on board? And they're like, oh, like, let us know what we can do. That'd be amazing. So they were incredible, and the whole way along, we walked 1,000 kilometers, which is roughly around 800 odd miles. We were doing radio interviews and just, like, talking about, I mean, it was so hard at the time, but talking about the experience of going through that, and sharing that, and really just spreading, like, the suicide prevention organizations, spreading awareness for them. And so you know, that broke me, but at the same time, coming back from that, I got my life back, and it was so powerful to take the focus off myself and give that to the community and to a good cause. So and that in itself empowered me as a person and gave me purpose and gave me that ability and reason to keep going. So and so since then, it's been a series of, what can I do? Let's do this, let's do that. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful. Seriously,
changed my life. And so that's how I feel. And then why I needed to reach out.
Because if we're nothing less, we're brothers and sisters keepers, and we're a team.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely.
And we can't get it done alone.
No,
you know what I mean?
no, we can't.
We can't.
We can't.